So in one of my classes for last semester, our professor made us do a final project that was basically just anything code-wise we found interesting. So, naturally, I asked if I could make a game, and the professor said yes, and this video now shows how I went about making that game. How it went from being a basic stickman moving around on a black screen to whatever clickbait screenshot I put in the thumbnail. So, let's begin. So the first clip is just basic movement. You just right click, which is the red dot, and the character moves to where the red dot is. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now we have some objects that the character can avoid, and this presents a lot of problems for my pathfinding because, as you can see, it is really good at its job and does not at all clip through any objects. So here's just another clip of the pathfinding algorithm being really smart, just getting stuck on a corner where it does not need to be stuck at all. In this clip we can see that I've done away with the pathfinding and I've added some objects that you can click and destroy, and after a period of time they will respawn. They won't respawn if your character is like in their respawn area. Now we just have a slime, still the same objects you can destroy. I think you also move slower, I'm not sure, I changed the speed a lot. But if we come over and check out the slime, we can see that if we stay our hitbox is in the green box for a certain period of time, the slime will get angry, and then if we stay in it, he'll start to follow us. And then he just stops caring. Alright, now we have directional clicking and sound effects and some more graphics. If you click outside the object, then you won't damage it. You have to click inside. You can only damage objects that are within the green rectangle, and it's based on the position of your mouse. And here we have the amazing graphics update. The thing about this one is that the objects are now ordered by Y and the hitboxes are more accurate, so you can go in front and behind of objects. And now we have an actual background that will stay with the game for the rest of its lifetime. And this is just kind of showing off, you know, the slime's moving around now. You can break objects and there's sound effects and it's cool. And this is also the last time we'll see character temp, so yeah. We have an actual character now. And the gameplay is still exactly the same. Trees now drop rocks. Trees don't drop rocks, you idiot. Trees drop logs and rocks drop smaller rocks that you can pick up. This clip is just some animations. As you can see, the slimes are moving around and the character's hair is blowing in the wind if you're just standing still. My slime AI is really clever. Alright, this is the crafting menu. Don't worry, it changes a lot. It does not look like this in the final game, but you can just craft stuff, and some items have sprites and some don't. So here's the inventory update, so you can move objects to different slots and swap them and all that stuff. You can't move objects to the hotbar yet. That is this clip right here, where if you press shift and click, I believe, you can move items into the hotbar, and vice versa. And in this clip we have now wall building and stuff. You can place walls on a 40 by 40 grid. At the current there is no like range limit, but that will be fixed soon. Here I'm just going to build a small castle with the walls. Like there's left walls and right walls at this point. That will not happen soon enough. And we can box ourselves in, and yay, little castle. So I've improved the castle. We can build our castle, and there's a wall building algorithm that will decide what wall is what based on positions of walls adjacent to it. And you can easily screw that up. And this clip is just the walking animation, finally. It's only 2 directions, so it does look a little bit funky, but whatever. And apparently that was the last clip I recorded. So this is what the actual game looks like in its completed state. We can see we actually have sprites that look at least somewhat decent. Let's start by showing off features that weren't shown in the clips. So we can pick up cotton balls, these red flowers, and you can see down in this bottom left corner there's like a chat log that tells you about events that happen in the game. So we have a chopping animation. Oh, I just got attacked by a slime. Well, let's kill him. So if you hit slimes, they get angry and they take 3-4 hits to die. Also, if this one just disappeared because he got stuck. If they get stuck for longer than, I think, 9 seconds, they kill themselves and respawn. So let me let this guy kill me so I can show the death screen. So if you die, you have that animation, and then we have this death screen, so like fade out background. You obtained a deceasement, really cool way of saying you died. And then there's just these slimes just bumping around the corners in the back. So if we quit, it'll close the program. Not interested in doing that. So if we respawn, our score becomes 0. You only respawn with 1 heart, I think. So if we open up our inventory, we see the stuff we've collected, and we get some starting stuff. So let me actually chop down the apple tree so I can get some apples. So we can heal, which I didn't show in the clips apparently, because I never took a clip of this. But if you heal, you right click with the apple, then she'll eat it and you regain a heart. So I'm gonna do some mining and then I'll get back to you and we can show off the crafting and build a castle. Okay, so I should have enough stuff. If we press C, we get the crafting menu. So the general layout is the same as the clip, but the buttons look better, and we have some buttons we can switch between these 2 tabs. So let's craft some wood planks. So here is where the recipe is, and here's the name, the sprite, how many I have. And I can craft, and I can keep pressing it. Unlike in the clip, I can keep crafting logs without having to reselect it every time from over here. So to craft anything, we'll need a crafting bench. Most stuff over here requires a crafting bench, as you can see. So we'll need a crafting bench, and to craft a crafting bench, we'll need a stone hammer. So we craft one of those. We have it down here. So we can craft a crafting bench, and now we can craft walls. So we can craft some walls, craft a bunch of those. Wood gate, we probably only need 1 of those. We can make a bed, which I don't have enough cotton balls for, so 1 moment. Okay, we can make a bed, we can make a cabinet, we can make a table, and a wardrobe, and then there's wood floor. Wood floor is kind of an anomaly because I never actually finished implementing it, so if you place it down, you can't pick it back up. It's kind of funny. Better not make any mistakes while placing it. Okay, let's build our castle over here. We'll put some of this stuff in our hotbar. Okay, so we can build our castle. I guess we'll start with the door. Down here is kind of the only place you can really build a castle, so we're not going to go too big with this. And if you do anything more complicated than a simple rectangle, the castle building algorithm will not like you very much. You can place multiple wood floors in the same spot, which is kind of annoying. And yeah, so let's place down our interior. Press, I think, F near this, or no, if I right click it, you can see it resets my spawn. Something before that you could do, if you hold M, then you can actually warp back to your bed. It's not very useful, but it was useful for testing. So let's put down the cabinet, and the wardrobe, and the table. And here's my lovely little house. And yeah, that's basically all you can do in the game. But yeah, for what it is, and for what it was made to be, this game is actually pretty good. It is not at all like the original concept that I wanted to make, but honestly, I'm happy with the way it turned out. It's decent for my first time making a proper game like this. That's it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in a different video, and goodbye.